Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Sydney Page Etc., where I talk about basically anything but books. If you're not here from my book channel, then hi. I read books and I vlog myself reading them, and it's a really fun time. I've built a wonderful community over there, but since it is strictly focused on books, I decided to create this second channel where I can vlog and make videos about anything but books. So I'm very happy that you're here. This video is going to be like a little bit of an introduction to me and my channel, but I also have some art that I want to share with you today. Before we get into the art, I want to give you like a little backstory on me and the reason I created this second channel. I decided I needed a new outlet, another outlet to express other interests that I have. I wanted to start this journey with you all now, somewhat in the beginning of 2022. Now we're like halfway through February, and I planned to do all this and get it up for you guys to see like in the very beginning of January, but things happened, life happened, and that didn't happen, but that's okay. I'm glad that I'm here now finally sharing this with you all, but I wanted to take you alongside with me as I delve deeper into these other passions that I have, but one specifically that has been around in my life for a very long time. That is my art passion. I have always loved creating, but by no stretch of the imagination am I like amazing. I wouldn't consider myself an artist yet. I mean, I would love to be able to at some point in my life, but then again, that is the reason that we're here today, because I want to not only make these videos to showcase the physical things that I'm making and how they may improve, but also, and more importantly, in my opinion, I want to share how I will grow and evolve as a person because of my art. I have always struggled with doing things on my own, being independent, going out and doing things in the world. It's always been a struggle because of my social anxiety. And so one of my goals for this year and for this channel is that I really want to step out of my comfort zone a lot more and explore those parts of myself that I feel have been buried for a very long time. As artists, or as people who like art, it's important to do these things and experience new things by yourself in the world that we believe will make us happy, the things that we find most inspirational, the things that will bring us the most joy, so that we can stay inspired and create the things we really want to create. So for me, the world, the whole world around me and nature and all of that stuff is my biggest influence when it comes to creating art. So in these art vlogs that you can expect to see on this channel, I will be taking you along and showing you the places I go, the things that I see, while also like teaching myself diligence and discipline to creating art, creating new things. I also want this to be a channel where I can feel the freedom to explore all different avenues of interests. By the way, there's Benji. Benji, say hi to the new channel. Yeah, so I want it to be like I can do whatever I want with this channel, hence the name being Sydney Page Etc. The possibilities are endless. You can expect to see here basically anything but books. So I want to put out lifestyle vlogs and just other fun videos that will make me happy. But now for this first video, I do have some art pieces, digital art pieces, that I want to share with you that I started making like in the first week and a half of 2022. I was drawing digitally every day. So I have about 8 to 10 pieces. I'm not exactly sure how many, but I want to just like share them with you and explain my process a little bit, just kind of go through those digital art pieces. But then also I plan to vlog the progress of me doing another painting project this week. So I do have just a regular canvas board here that I'm going to be painting on as a belated birthday gift for my brother-in-law. I wanted to just like vlog me actually painting it. So yeah, that's it for the introduction. I'm still waiting for my iPad to charge so that I can look through the digital pieces that I made so that I can talk you through them a little bit, but I have to wait for my iPad to charge a little bit more. But that is the introduction to this channel. I'm very excited to have this second channel, and if you're not following my book channel, you could do that too if you're into books, if you like reading. If you want to hear my opinion on the books that I read, it will be linked down below, so you can go subscribe over there. But yes, I want to make sure that we're clear here that this is not just going to be an art channel. This is really going to be lifestyle, lots of vlog content, and I think that is just because that's what I enjoy doing the most. I don't have a lot of great ideas for sit-down videos. I love vlogging, and to know that I can make a vlog one week of me just doing basic lifestyle things and not have to talk about a book is very relieving too, to know that I can just share my day-to-day stuff, and hopefully you guys are interested in that. I'm really excited to be sharing all of it. I do have several trips planned this year that I will be like traveling and stuff, so some of those trips will have a book vlog, a reading, why did I call it a book vlog? A reading vlog, and then also have like another version of the vlog that's just lifestyle. I'm just very excited. I'm very excited to have a place to share this extra stuff. I just can't thank you enough for being here, for wanting to consume this extra content for me. It means a lot, and I'm very excited to share it with you. Benji, get your butt out of the frame. As for the art, I'm just gonna go through each of the pieces from each day. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I have 13 pieces to show you, and these are all from a prompt list that I followed from a creator named Lisa Bardot. She's the founder of Bardot Brush. I can have a lot of her stuff linked down below, so you can go check out her website and her Instagram page and all of that. It's a great resource. I love having prompts and a place to start. I can't come up with a lot of things on my own, so I love to follow prompt lists, and she sends out like weekly newsletters in your email. So this is what I followed starting January 1st and for the first 13 days of January. For day 1, for the first prompt, it was orange. These are all food themes. Did I say that already? I really like the way this one turned out. I do also have the time-lapse videos from Procreate. I use Procreate on my iPad. You can see the quick process of me just like sketching it all out and everything. I wanted to use like a different textile type brush to make it look a little bit more abstract with the shading and the highlighting and stuff, and I really like the way the orange looks on the purple background. I'm sorry, Benji's playing with his toy. You're gonna have to get used to that in all of my videos. He just loves to find a way to sabotage the sound in the background, but we love him. He's a cutie, so we let it slide sometimes. And that is day 1 orange, and Benji just keeps showing his butt everywhere. Okay, and then day 2, it was tomato, and this is my least favorite one. I really do not like the way I drew this tomato. As you can see in the time lapse, I also tried to do a little bit of an abstract look with different brushes and stuff, but it just didn't work out. I don't know what went wrong with this one. It was just way less subtle than I tried with the orange. Then I did have to like completely backtrack and just change it up completely and kind of go for more realistic, but still it does have some harsh lines, which I kind of like the look of. But yeah, I definitely need some work on that one. Day 3 was banana, and I really love my banana, and I'm glad that I went with a realistic piece for this one because I love the way it looks so real, and I went for like a spotted, bruised, few days old banana. I'm like amazed at how well I did on this one. So this is one of my favorite ones. And then day 4 was root vegetables. I should also mention that if you go click on the prompt through the Bardot Brush newsletter, it takes you to Google Images, and it has lots of reference pictures that you can use. I've found all of my reference photos through that. And this one I was very intimidated by just because it was all these different elements in one piece. It's not perfect, but it did turn out a lot better than I expected it to. I clearly just need to work on making things like more detailed. My favorite process is probably the shading and highlighting, even though my technique with it is so off. I know that I'm not doing it correctly, but I do really like the way that I do it, and I think it turns out okay and it works for now, but I need to learn how to make it a little bit more detailed in the highlighting and shading. Okay, day number 5. This is when I started to get real simplistic with it, just because I know that I like that look from other people's art, and I wanted to see if I liked the way that I could do it. Also, I think I was already getting a teensy bit burned out from all of the effort that it felt like I had to put in with the realistic pieces. I just didn't want to try too hard on these next couple pieces. So day 5 is pear, and this is my cute little pear, and I think it's like an adorable little plushy looking thing. Like, I would love to have a pillow that looks like this. It also kind of looks like an avocado, but it's definitely a pear. I think he's adorable. Day 6 was eggplant, so same type of look with the simplicity of it and just block colors and not doing too much with the highlighting and shading, just making it all look sharp. You know what I mean? I know what I mean, but do you know what I mean? Next, day 7 was peas. So I drew these cute little peas in a pod going down like a water slide. Did get the reference photo from someone who had this idea first, so it was not my idea, but I think it's an adorable idea. So I wanted to try and make my own version of it, and I think it's so cute. I love their animated faces. So yeah, that is peas in a pod for day 7. Day 8 is strawberries. This one, I don't really know. This one turned out like kind of all over the place. Again, with the shading and highlighting, it just looks chaotic. And I really had a hard time figuring out how to draw the seeds, like what color the seeds should have been. I think black or like a dark, very, very dark red, reddish brown with the white highlight ended up looking the best, but I still don't think it is perfect. Okay, and then day 9 we have corn, and I decided to just do a full corn on the cob, and this one looks nice. I think again there needs to be a little bit more detail on the actual kernels of it and make it look more 3D. It looks very two-dimensional right now, but I don't hate it. I really do like this one, and with the soft pink background I think it looks really nice. And then day 11 it was sandwich, and I drew this double-decker ham and turkey and cheese sandwich. I used the dry ink brush for this one, so it has a little bit like looser lines and they don't look as neat and precise, which I kind of forgot that I love that brush so much, but I remembered, I think during this painting, this one, where I was like, oh, the dry brush is the way to go, especially when you don't want it to look super clean and you want to have like a little more of a paint sketchy feel to it. And then day 11 was breakfast food, I think. That was the actual prompt, but I wanted to draw some French toast with blueberries and strawberries and powdered sugar and of course syrup on top. This one was definitely a struggle because there was just a lot going on, and I really struggle with the shading. I can't stress enough like how difficult that is for me sometimes, especially with all the different elements that are involved in this one. The syrup was very difficult to figure out how to draw too, so it's by no means perfect, but definitely a lot better than I expected it to turn out. Day 12 was pretzel, and so I drew this soft pretzel, this hot soft pretzel. I really enjoyed drawing the little salt pieces, the little grains of salt on this one. I found that therapeutic to go over and draw and then do like the little tiny shadows underneath each grain. That was really fun for me to do. And then lastly, day 13 was mac and cheese. I made this one from another reference photo that I saw someone else come up with the actual mac noodle and then a block of cheese, and they're like best friends, and together they are mac and cheese. And so I thought that was a really cute idea. So I had fun with this one and I think it turned out okay. But unfortunately, that is where I stopped. I really wanted to keep up with this habit of drawing, painting every day. Kind of fell off at the 2-week mark, which is a common thing for me to do. I have a really hard time sticking to things. I did also get into a creative content rut, so that is where my painting a day stops. But I did want to share those first 13 pieces with you, and hopefully I can pick up my iPad again and do some more soon. I really do love the resources over at Bardo Brush and all the prompts that she provides for you, but I do want to have some more vlogs in the future where I follow tutorials and take a lot of like Skillshare classes and stuff and just vlog that process of me learning, so that you can maybe learn along with me or just watch me grow. Like, whatever you're here for, I hope you enjoy your time here, and I'm excited to see where this all goes. So we're gonna just jump right into my next project, which is to make the physical acrylic painting for my brother-in-law. I will catch you soon when I start planning out what I'm gonna paint. All right, so we're running to Walmart right now because I need to get a tarp for the painting. I don't really have like a good space to like lay out the painting on something, so I need to get a tarp so that I could just like be super messy and not worry about getting it anywhere that it's not supposed to be. And I also need to get flaxseed. Those are the two things that I'm going to Walmart for, and then I'll pretty much be set to start painting. I don't think I need any other supplies. I think I have plenty of brushes. I don't have like a ton of acrylic paint, but I'm gonna use what I have. I don't need to buy more, so I'm just gonna use up the stuff I already have. My brother-in-law said that he wants something cool but simple. He didn't give me any like colors necessarily. He just wants me to make him something, so I really can go in any direction with this. All I need is the tarp, and then we'll get started on it tomorrow probably, because I'm losing daylight. So we'll start the painting tomorrow, but let's go get tarp right now. Well, that was easy. Ground flaxseed, and I found a canvas drop cloth. Okay, so the reason I got the flaxseed actually, hold on, something on my camera. Okay, the reason I actually needed to get flaxseed is because I saw this thing on TikTok. Actually, my mom found it. This like recipe for a paste. Here's the TikTok. So it's basically just like full of things that are good for you. So I needed flaxseed as the last ingredient. So I guess I'm just gonna bring you along with me as I make it, and if any of you are interested, I will leave the measurements and everything in the description in case you want to make some of your own, or I could also just link the TikTok. I'll link the TikTok in the description. But basically you just need honey, the flaxseed, ground pepper, ground turmeric, ground ginger, and apple cider vinegar. 3 tablespoons of the flax. Actually, I'm gonna try and triple the recipe. Maybe I'm gonna start with doubling it, and then if I have enough of everything, I'm gonna triple it, because I'm making some for my mom and dad also. So let's double everything. So we're gonna do 6 tablespoons of flax, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 6 tablespoons of ginger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 6 of the turmeric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A half a tablespoon of black pepper. So a full tablespoon. I'm doubling, I forgot. 4 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. This is gonna taste so gross. 1, 2, 3, 4. Full cup of honey. That's a lot of honey. And then we'll see how much that is, and then I might want to add 1 more serving of everything, so I have enough. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna have enough honey to do another serving, so. This is what's gonna make it have like a paste texture. Mix it all up, of course. This is looking a little watery and not as yellow as hers. Look at how yellow hers is. Mine's very brown. And I'm sure like once you refrigerate it, once it gets cold, it'll probably thicken up more too. But that's basically it. That's what it looks like. Mine looks like. I'm gonna divide it up into these 2 jars so I can give 1 to my parents and 1 for me. Yeah, if you guys try this out, let me know. I'm very excited to see how I feel after taking it for a little while, so I'll keep you guys updated also. Okay, and then just seal it airtight, and then you can just keep it in the fridge, or if you don't want it cold, I guess you could just keep it on your counter. And then you just take 1 tablespoon of this every morning on an empty stomach with some water. changing plans here. We're starting over. This is what it looks like now. I started with the jellyfish, didn't like how that looked, so I just painted over it in this blue mess. And I just went to Michael's and I got a lot more paint because I needed more paint. And then I also got this, like, what do they call it, cup palette, so I could put a bunch of paint. So it's just like a cup palette, so I can put like a lot of paint in one, or if I wanted to like thin it out with some water, it'll be able to hold more. So yeah, I just went to Michael's for that, and now, like, do I know what I'm doing? No, I still don't really have an idea, and it was my fault for not... Benji, why are you licking the pillow? My fault for not really having a plan going into it, but we're gonna try something else. I think I want to do... I still like the idea of a jellyfish, but I think I want to do like the jellyfish from SpongeBob. I have like the background to be like the SpongeBob background, you know, with like the flower cloud things. Just because I think we're kind of already there with that color. I think I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit. But also my brother-in-law, he likes SpongeBob. I think he would enjoy that. So I'm gonna look up a reference photo on Pinterest and see what we can do with that idea. Now that I have all these colors to work with, that's the plan as of right now. So we're gonna see if I can pull that off.